Hello everyone, T-Witty here. Welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. I need to grab a drink, my mistake. Be right back. I have had a very tiring, unpleasant day. These video games are exactly what I need to get my mind right before I try and sleep. So here we go. We are at the Pike Place Market. We're trying to find Coyote, because as far as we know, she was the last person to see Sam alive, our friend Sam alive. We found out she has a date with her boyfriend Paco here at the Pike Place Market, and that is what we are trying to find. So let's just see if we can find Paco. This is someone named Patrick. Refurbished flowers for sale. There's Paco. We better go talk to... We better see about Patrick here at the Universal Brotherhood. Build a better tomorrow first. Join us and change the world, he says. Very Scientology. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful elf, but you could be so much more. What are you selling? That sounds great. Tell me more. I'll be going now. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. I'll be going now. Okay, I'll bite. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life? The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the Sixth World. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Alright. Well, that wasn't exactly the hard sell. So over here, we have... Hey, seen my friend around? Tall lady, dreads. Okay, so... Public Market Center. I got Dog on a Stick here. Orcs and Forks Grocery. Hard Licks Cafe. Nerps! There's more. Oh, there's Maury's Meat Emporium. We've heard about that. Here's a crime scene. Officer Landers. New objective. Optional. Learn more about the Pike Place murder. Wonder why it's letting me go over here. Maybe some other things are going to happen later. Glad there's no trolls around here. Here's Frank and the Stuffer Shack. There's a junkie. Alright. Royale. SimSense Entertainments. This might be the biggest map we've seen so far. You want to buy some BTL? I forgot what Maury's Meat Emporium was, but I know we read about it on Coyote's computer. Always watching. Pancakes bigger than your fraggin' head. Judy's Cafe. Okay. First things first, let's talk to Paco. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, dandelion eater. What you want? You wouldn't happen to be looking for Coyote, would you? Are you Paco? Careful, kid. You Paco? Karma gain 3. Objective complete. Find Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? I'm Beavis. I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some questions. I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. I need to find Coyote. Relax, we're on the same team. I'm Beavis. I was just at the Union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from there. Well, let's do Maury's first. What, you been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop's just down the block. What the hell she would need zebra meat for, though, beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Dreck! I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it! Tell me where she went, or Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her... There's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? I'm in. Don't worry, we'll get her back. Well, she's my only lead. Let's do this before I change my mind. I'll help you get Coyote back, but you'd better be able to handle yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. It'll be nice. Damn right we will. New objective. Look for Coyote in the Royale Apartments. New objective optional. Find Maury's Meat Emporium. Okay. Very good. Hey, I got Paco on the team. Awesome. Manny at Maury's Meat Emporium. The small... Objective complete. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. Everything cool here? You must be Maury. Do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. Now what do you want? What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Do you know someone named Coyote? I had this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? What's your problem with Paco? I'll be leaving now. Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, dreck! That's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhounds Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale, and if she never picked it up... Whatever. Anything else? Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope, I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our nuyen. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. We will in a minute. I still have some questions. Whatever, make it quick. I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? Mission item added, zebra meat. I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. I'll be leaving now. Alright. And before I forget, we have 5 karma. Let's spend it. Let's take ranged combat to 4, which will give me Overwatch, if not yet unlocked. And we'll unlock Pistol 4 when I'm ready. I'm not even sure what Overwatch is, but we might find out in the next fight, because it's unlocked. talk to Frank first, apparently. No way, Blind Lucy? The orc before you wears the standard Stuffer Shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. I take it you knew the victim? What's with the waterworks? Hoy, friend, everything okay? I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? I need to ask you some questions. My condolences, were the two of you close? Thanks. Sorry, we're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wiped some tears away with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close as co-workers go. Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together, started on the very same day. Blind Lucy, seen anyone strange in the store lately? Did Lucy have any enemies? When was the last time you saw Lucy? That's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. That's all I needed to know. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? I see, or no pun intended. Mind if I ask a few more questions? Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack. But no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That all seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we got some last-minute customers. He sighs. That's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? In my own way. Why do you ask? I am. Why? Just a concerned citizen, sorry. In my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day, said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Sorry, tampering with evidence could put me in a bad spot with Lone Star. I can't risk it. Stealing evidence from a crime scene is a pretty serious offense. What's in it for me? I understand. New objective, optional. Recover Lucy's necklace from the Pike Place crime scene. Thank you for your help, friend. You know where to find me. Alright. Yeah, right. Cannot save while in action. Now we'll go to the crime scene. Officer Landers. What's up, buddy? A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. What happened here, officer? Let me through, please. I need to take a closer look at the body. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. Etiquette Security. Detective Beavis, Auburn Precinct. We have reason to believe the victim may have been involved in an illegal BTL smuggling ring we're investigating. I'd like to examine her belongings for evidence. What happened here, officer? Homicide. Now move along, please. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? It's all right, officer. He's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. All right, nice. Officer Aguirre, Elf, Dresden, and the body. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Yikes. Let's talk to the elf first. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an... They must have meant to type formal. Formal jacket and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. "Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to?" "Who's asking? Why would you want to know something like that? Wow, I didn't even know elves could be that ugly." "Who's asking?" The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. "Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner." And off he goes. Creepy. Alright, let's talk to Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. "So you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre, pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Thanks for your time, officer. Thanks for nothing. What can you tell me about the murder that took place here?" "Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about?" "Ha! Plenty if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund." "The Lonely Orphans Fund?" "Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in." "Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover." "I see, so you want a bribe. You've lost me." He sighs. "Look, you pay me off. I slip you any new information we get on the Ripper case. Get it? 1,000 nuyen. I'll give you 100, no more. Alright, you've got a deal. 300. Give Officer Aguirre the nuyen and your comlink code. I can't afford that. Count me out." Alright, let's talk to Dresden. "So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer?" "Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder." "Hardly. She another Ripper victim?" "Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Can you tell me if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? What about the bite marks on her arm? Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. So, the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. What do you know about the victim?" "Well, not much." Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. "She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Borden, worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed?" "That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken, died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab." "I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home?" "Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery." Dresden laughs. "The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. What about the bite marks on her arm?" "Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death." Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose? Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? Dresden scans the spectators surrounding the crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Objective complete. Optional. Learn more about the Pike Place murder. Karma gained. 1. Hey, I need her necklace. There we go. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin, broken cord trails off to one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Quickness 4. Pretend to drop your PDA, then quickly pocket the necklace while bending down to retrieve it. Mission item added. Blind Lucy's necklace. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly, with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood such a rarity in the Sixth World, this piece might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. What's that put me at? 2 karma. What up, Frank? I got you, buddy. Frank looks up as you approach. Were you able to find Lucy's necklace? I've got it right here, Frank. You can send this to her family now. I've got it, sure. I don't recall if we discussed payment yet. Mission item removed. Karma gained 1. Objective complete. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. Happy to help. Just make sure that gets to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. Happy to help. Let's have a chat with the junkie now. Hey guy, you have any extra Nuyen? Just need some sucrazoom from the shack over there. Sure, here's a 5. No way, big brain. Have 10. Nutrisoy cakes will fill you up for longer. If that's how you want it. Oh wow, he critted me. And he's got a buddy. Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Seriously, game? Thank you. Thank you. My goodness. Ridiculous. Okay. Now then. Oh hey, and there are the royal apartments. Lovely. And incredibly, that took 25 minutes. Come on, guy, let's go find Coyote. Hold on, I want to look around here first. Okay, I'm ready. Tip, you cannot save your game during conversation or mid-action. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything's better than this. The better-than-life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royale apartments aren't even locked. If you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. Continue. Okay. The Royale apartments. What a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. Paco trails off. We're here to take care of business. Let's get to it. A hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J gets their rent money and their drug money. These poor people, what a waste. New objective, find Coyote. New objective, keep Paco alive. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BTL guys pay to stay informed, to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Alright, with that, we are going to save. And we are going to call it an episode. This has been Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, I hope you will give it a like, consider dropping a comment, and subscribing to the channel. If you're interested, please check out my Discord and my Patreon. Those links are in the video description. Either way, I am grateful for your time and attention. Thanks very much again. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.